When we're young, no one really points out this simple fact. But as we grow older, it becomes clear. Our ability to stay independent relies heavily on the strength of our legs. Everyday tasks like standing up, walking, or climbing stairs can sometimes feel harder than they used to. Imagine getting ready to head out one morning, but your legs feel unusually heavy, almost like they're holding you back. They might even tremble a bit. As you make your way down the stairs, you feel tired and need to hold the handrail for support. This doesn't mean you're lazy. It's a sign that your legs have slowly weakened over time. Please pay close attention because this matters. Every 11 seconds, a fall caused by weak legs sends an older adult to the hospital. That's not just a number. Each fall brings pain, fear, and often a loss of independence that's hard to recover. As a nutritionist who has worked with many people aged 50 to 90, I want to reassure you, weak legs don't have to be your future. This weakness often comes from small daily habits or things we overlook, but you can change that. You don't need expensive treatments or a complete lifestyle overhaul. The solution might already be in your kitchen. 4 simple, affordable foods can make a big difference in supporting your muscles, joints, and balance. I've seen it work wonders. For example, Jane, 76, fell in her bathroom and thought she'd need a cane forever, but after 3 months of small dietary changes, she was walking confidently across the town square. Or take Henry, 81, who once struggled to stand without shaking, but now climbs stairs with ease. I'll share exactly what they did. It all starts with what you eat, because your body is ready to respond to the right nourishment. It hasn't given up. Don't click away just yet, therefore. The first foods I'll discuss can help you sleep better and feel happier in the coming days, in addition to increasing your leg strength. Before we begin, please let us know your age and where you are tuning in from. Leave a comment. We are more inspired by it than you may imagine. Let's get started. Despite its tiny size, the first snack is the cornerstone of regaining your leg power. Beginning today. Number 1 thing is evident from years of working with senior citizens. The most potent and long-lasting health advantages can occasionally be found in the most humble foods. The simple chickpea is one of these undiscovered treasures. Many people overlook these little round legumes, often known as garbanzo beans, as they silently lurk on cupboard shelves. However, they have a secret. Particularly as we age, they are among the greatest natural foods for preserving and recovering leg strength. Plant-based protein, which is abundant in chickpeas, is crucial for maintaining strong, sturdy, and well-segmented muscles. Your body starts to lose muscle mass more rapidly beyond the age of 50. This condition, known as sarcopenia, can result in diminished balance, weaker legs, and a higher chance of falling. Your legs will get stronger and more resilient if you incorporate chickpeas into your diet on a regular basis. That's not all, though. The elements magnesium, iron, and vitamin B6 found in chickpeas are essential for muscular contractions, lowering weariness and ensuring that your nervous system effectively communicates with your muscles to maintain their appropriate function. Together, magnesium and vitamin B6 help lessen the cramping, stiffness, and sensation of heavy legs that many older persons encounter. According to a 2019 study from the University of Murcia, older persons who ate chickpeas 3 times a week lost 22% less muscle than those who didn't eat them frequently. This is more than simply a figure. It's a doable and realistic method to maintain your mobility, independence, and self-assurance. The findings go beyond theory. Many people actually experience these advantages in their day-to-day lives. I recall Jose, a 74-year-old Seville resident who was one of my patients. He wasn't looking for painkillers after a fall on the stairs. He desired for his legs to become stronger again. His diet, which included eating beans 3 times a week, was something we worked on together. He included them into soups, salads, and stews. 5 weeks later, Jose had no more wobbly legs or trouble getting out of a chair and was strolling around his neighborhood with assurance. His metamorphosis demonstrated the potency of even minor dietary adjustments. I suggest starting with around half a cup or 125 grams of cooked chickpeas per meal for the majority of my elderly customers. This can greatly enhance mobility, energy levels, and leg function when applied multiple times each week. Chickpeas' adaptability is what makes them so lovely. For a Mediterranean-style snack, roast them with lemon, herbs, and olive oil. Add them to a salad with parsley, red onion, and cucumbers for lunch. Simmer them in a warm soup with celery, carrots, black pepper, and turmeric if you're in the mood for something hearty. This nutrient-dense supper promotes circulation and lowers inflammation. This is helpful advice for people who use dry chickpeas. Put them in a pinch of baking soda and let them soak overnight. This aids in the breakdown of phytic acid, which enhances iron absorption and facilitates chickpea digestion. For older persons who may suffer from bloating, gastrointestinal irritation, or lightheadedness due to insufficient iron or poor absorption, this is very beneficial. This small action can have a significant impact on how your body uses nutrition. Adding chickpeas to your diet a few times a week will help you develop stronger legs, greater balance, and a healthier future, in addition to adding flavor. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Food number 2, let's continue, because pumpkin seeds are a second meal that does more than only help build muscle. It is essential for treating nightly leg cramps, a prevalent but frequently disregarded problem that discreetly disturbs millions of older individuals' sleep. Pumpkin seeds are the precise instrument that supports the nervous system, ensuring that muscles and nerves operate together smoothly, quietly, and with better control. If chickpeas are the starting point for developing stronger leg muscles. Despite appearing to be a straightforward snack, these tiny, crunchy seeds are actually a great source of magnesium and other minerals. Maintaining nerve function, muscle coordination, and cramp avoidance all depend on this vital mineral. Unfortunately, despite eating a balanced diet, many persons over 50 have low magnesium levels. Subtle but annoying symptoms like stiffness, twitching muscles, restless legs, or ongoing exhaustion after light exertion might result from this deficit. However, the benefits of pumpkin seeds extend beyond magnesium. They are especially beneficial for those with stiff or swollen knees, or for people who spend a lot of time on their feet, because they also include zinc, healthy fats, and antioxidants, nutrients that lower joint inflammation and preserve cartilage. Pumpkin seeds are a special remedy for a variety of leg and foot pains that older persons encounter because of their benefits for muscles, joints, and nerves. In a clinical trial conducted by Complutense University of Madrid in 2020, participants aged over 55 who consumed 30 to 40 grams of pumpkin seeds every day for 6 weeks demonstrated remarkable outcomes. Leg cramps at night were reported to have decreased by 31%. They also showed notable gains in stability and balance, doing better on tasks requiring balance, such as balancing on one foot. These are not only theoretical findings, they stand for tangible advancements that make people feel more stable, self-assured, and rested. This goes beyond simple research. I have personally witnessed the impact. Carmen, a 68-year-old Zaragoza resident, was one of my patients who had been suffering from severe leg cramps for years. She was frequently awakened by these cramps at around 3 in the morning, and the following day she was sore and worn out. Before going to bed, she had tried stretching, leg massages, and warm compresses. Nothing was successful. So I made a straightforward suggestion. Every day, a handful of unsalted roasted pumpkin seeds. At about 4 p.m., she began to consume them daily. Only a little difference. Her leg cramps had greatly subsided in just 3 weeks. After 6 weeks, they had virtually vanished. Carmen woke up with legs that felt renewed, relaxed, and prepared for the day for the first time in years. She even reported feeling more energized, focused, and excited for her regular walks as a result of her better sleep. And that straightforward insertion of seeds was the beginning of it all. I suggest 30 grams, or around 2 tablespoons, of unsalted pumpkin seeds each day for the majority of people. Including these seeds in your routine is simple. For a crunchy, nutrient-dense boost, mix them with cooked veggies, throw them in a salad, or sprinkle them over warm porridge. Lightly toasted, warm and pleasant, they can also be eaten on their own. This is a timing tip that has a significant impact. Aim to consume your pumpkin seeds by 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. before going to bed, This allows your body a few hours to absorb the magnesium and stabilize your neurological system. It's a minor adjustment that helps you sleep more soundly and peacefully by promoting relaxation and easing tense muscles. Small, long-lasting adjustments might occasionally result in the greatest health benefits. One of such adjustments is to incorporate pumpkin seeds into your everyday routine for regaining muscle control, reducing cramping, and enhancing general leg comfort. This method is simple, inexpensive, and incredibly successful. Your legs and your sleep may finally feel better after eating this little snack. Food number 3, seaweed. We are now approaching the crux of the matter, and you could be genuinely surprised by this following dish. It does not grow in orchards or fields. The ocean is the source of it. It's easy to overlook on a dish because it's delicate, light, and occasionally almost paper thin. Don't be fooled by its inconspicuous appearance, though. This plant, which grows in the ocean, has the amazing ability to repair bones and joints that may have been deteriorating over time. Your body is telling you that your joints and bones need to be hydrated, nourished, and restored. If you've experienced a popping sound when getting out of a chair, or a creaking sensation in your knees as you turn or climb stairs, thankfully, nature provides a potent response. Seaweed, particularly varieties such as sea lettuce, wakame, kombu, and brown algae, are notable for their high levels of iodine, organic calcium, and special anti-inflammatory substances like laminarin and phycobiolin. These nutrients aren't your typical ones. They serve a number of essential functions, including bolstering bone formation, reducing stiff or swollen joints, protecting cartilage, and assisting your body in producing synovial fluid, which acts as a cushion between joints to enable painless, smooth movement. A compelling study that was published in the American Journal of Community Nutrition in 2021 revealed that women over 60 who regularly ate seaweed had bone density that was up to 16% higher than those who did not. Furthermore, this is not merely a statistical conclusion. It's extremely pertinent. Even a little fall at this age can result in a catastrophic fracture, particularly to the hip, which can have a major impact on one's independence and quality of life. I think of Maria, a lively 70-year-old former yoga instructor, as one of my most inspirational instances. Unfortunately, she had to quit teaching due to a severe knee problem caused by arthritis. We used more than just medicine and exercise to help her recover. We examined her nutrition in detail. At that point, we added seaweed. We added things like crisp seaweed salads with light vinegar, rice bowls and wraps with little sheets of nori, and warm miso soup with wakame and tofu. The alteration initially appeared to be minor, but in a span of 2 months, an extraordinary event occurred. Her pain subsided, her inflammation decreased, and she resumed doing light stretches. It was really life-changing for someone who believed her days of being flexible were over. She continues to eat seaweed today, and she reports that her energy levels are more stable, her joints feel more flexible, and her balance has improved. The good news is that you can reap these benefits without drastically altering your diet. Just adding seaweed 2 or 3 times a week can have a big impact. It can be enjoyed in a variety of ways. For a light and filling supper, wrap cooked vegetables, grains, or lean proteins in nori sheets. Add wakame to soups or sprinkle seaweed flakes on salads. It's a subtle habit that has significant effects. Here's a cooking tip to maximize the advantages even more. Try including a drop of sesame oil and a couple tiny slices of fresh ginger in your seaweed broth. This will not only improve the taste, but also warm the digestive tract and improve calcium absorption. Don't undervalue this ocean vegetable, especially for senior folks who may have weaker metabolisms or delicate digestion. Although it may appear straightforward, seaweed has significant healing properties that include boosting bone density, reducing joint stiffness, increasing mobility, and reestablishing your body's natural rhythm. Consider it a moderate yet effective guide that will help you reclaim your everyday steps' fluidity, steadiness, and freedom. Number 4, avocado. When the morning stops making your legs hurt, you'll understand that sometimes the simplest presence can bring the most healing. We're not finished yet though, because this last food source isn't found in deep mountain woods or the ocean. Rather, it produces one of nature's most clever restorative fats and grows silently on a tree. This is about taking back your body's capacity for movement, sensation, and connection. It's not just about nourishment. This could be the missing piece if you've ever had weird numbness in your calves, tingling in your toes, or a feeling that walking is unconnected, as if your legs are moving, but your brain isn't fully processing it. If left untreated, these symptoms, which frequently result from malnourished peripheral nerves, might progressively impair your stability and self-assurance. The good news is that avocados are more than simply a trendy snack because of their creamy flavor and soft texture. With their abundance of monounsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, which fortify nerve cell membranes and enhance communication between your brain, spinal cord, and lower limbs, they are a neurological ally. You feel more in control, more present, and less prone to trip or fall when you receive this kind of support. Avocado doesn't end there though. Additionally, it provides a good amount of potassium, which is necessary for maintaining fluid balance, contracting muscles, and avoiding cramps. Additionally, it contains a lot of vitamin E, an antioxidant that protects sensitive nerve endings from oxidative stress and age deterioration. An intriguing study conducted in 2021 by the American Institute of Nutrition and Geriatrics discovered that after 6 weeks, older adults, particularly those over 65, who ate avocado in their morning meals at least 4 times a week, experienced discernible improvements in their posture, balance, and lower limb steadiness. This advantage was particularly noteworthy for people who had experienced mild but worrisome instability when getting out of a chair, going upstairs, or crossing uneven ground. One such instance comes to mind. Miguel, a 79-year-old retired school teacher who arrived at my clinic in great distress. He was uncertain if he could carry on doing what he liked most, which was strolling in the park with his grandson, because his feet had begun to grow numb. We went over his daily schedule and made one significant adjustment. Instead of his sweet breakfast, he had a slice of whole grain bread with mashed avocado, chia seeds, and lemon juice on top. It was an easy yet profound shift. A turning point was triggered by that one change alone. 4 weeks later, Miguel came back with a smile on his face. He grinned and said something that has stuck in my memory ever since. I can feel my grandson's footsteps next to mine and the ground beneath my feet once more. No magic was involved. The food was steady and full of nutrients. This same adventure is yours to begin today. Try to consume 1/3 to half of an avocado each time you eat it. 3 to 4 times a week. It is best absorbed in the morning, but it can also be eaten as a snack in the afternoon to keep you energized and calm. Set it on toast, mix it with chopped avocado in a quinoa salad, make a banana almond milk smoothie, or eat it in leafy green wraps. Because of its adaptability, incorporating it into your regimen is simple. I frequently give patients this simple yet effective tip. Top your mashed avocado with a pinch of flax seeds, chia seeds, or broken walnuts. In addition to improving the taste, these additives increase your consumption of omega-3 fatty acids and more vitamin E, 2 additional nutrients that protect your joints, build nerve pathways, and lower inflammation throughout your body. Don't undervalue the subtle power of this fruit. Although avocado seems soft to the touch, it serves as an internal barrier that supports nerve function, stabilizes muscle control, and makes every action feel more connected, safe, and meaningful. It's more than just food. It's a subtle yet effective lower body reset that can help you regain your clarity, coordination, and self-assurance to walk freely. As you can see, by incorporating just 4 certain foods into your weekly routine, you're actively investing in your independence and how you navigate life, in addition to supporting your muscles, joints, and nerves. Don't wait until you need assistance, walking, or are dependent on someone else, whether it's a steaming bowl of seaweed soup, a handful of pumpkin seeds, or an avocado. Start right now with your very next meal. Your independence tomorrow is strengthened by every tiny step you take today. Please like this video if it helps you discover something beneficial for your health. In this manner, we can be certain that you are following our course. Tell your loved ones, friends, or anybody else you care about that deserves to walk more steadily and easily about. Additionally, don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss any advice on how to maintain your independence, balance, and activity level as you age 50, 60, 70, and beyond. Please share your thoughts in the comments section. Have you been consuming any of these meals previously? Or is there one that you can't wait to try? Tell me below. In the upcoming video, where each stride adds strength, we'll cross paths again. Remain with us. We have only just begun.